So about a week or so ago, I got a mask sent to me at work. It's a pretty cool looking mask, but really more than the look of it, what piqued my interest was it's reusable, it's washable, and this is the really cool part. It's antimicrobial. Am I saying that right? Antimicrobial. I feel like now we've pretty much seen it all, right, when it comes to masks. We've seen all shapes, sizes, types. But here's the thing, not all masks are created equal. And this mask might end up being a game changer. So here to tell us more is Michael Batta, President and CEO of Shape on Shaper, and he is the creator of the Halt face mask. Hi, Michael.
Hi, Natasha. How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm excellent. Thank you.
Thanks for your time today. So when I imagine how this went down, Michael, I imagine you are looking at all the masks out there and everybody's wearing different things and you're thinking, I can make a better mask. Is that how it went down?
Yeah, it's kind of like my background. I've worked always with high-end European fashion products, and I felt like I was looking at the masks on the market and felt that we could add extra additional protection to the masks that we were seeing were already on the market, and more comfort as well.
Yeah, I think that all of that comes into play. Okay, so tell us what makes this mask so special.
Okay, so our Halt face mask is made with a double antimicrobial protection. So we're the only ones in North America that have double antimicrobial protection. And how does that come about? Is that, first of all, we have an Italian fiber called Q-Skin, which is made with silver ion, so it actually substantially reduces the amount of bacteria on a face mask, because the silver ions that are in the DNA of the fiber actually act as a positive magnet. Like if you talk about a magnet, that's like a positive, and the bacteria is a negative. So when the bacteria goes to eat another bacteria, the fiber prevents it from, because that's how bacteria works. A bacteria eats other bacteria, and that's how they grow. So the silver ions prevent it from eating the other bacteria. So it keeps the bacteria. It's like it isolates it and keeps it in its own little cell, so that it ends up going out and dying because it can't eat other bacteria. Now, what's also interesting about bacteria and the growth of bacteria is that bacteria exponentially grows every 20 minutes. So, for instance, if we're talking, and I personally never knew this as much before, but ever since I'm wearing a mask, I realize that there's a bit more droplets that are going out than I ever realized. So if we're talking and we have 6 droplets that go into your mask the first 20 minutes when you're talking, then the next 20 minutes it doubles, so it becomes 6 times 6 is 36, and then the next 20 minutes becomes 36 times 36 is 1,200, and then you have over 1 million bacteria in over 2 hours type of thing, on your mask.
Okay. Well, you're painting a pretty good picture of why this was needed. But then I'm wondering, as soon as you say that and then it's washable, I think to myself, doesn't washing it mess with that antimicrobial thing that's going on?
Well, that's a very good question. Actually, there's a lot of masks on the market. There's very few that have antimicrobial, treatment. But if they do, they normally write 20 for the good, good up to 25 washes. Ours is good for the lifetime of the product, because we don't only have the Q-Skin fabric, but we also have another treatment that we've added. That's double treated. Is we've had to add we added some. It's called Ultra Fresh. It's a Canadian company that's sold in 55 countries around the world, and we put the Ultra Fresh treatment to. And the reason we had to do that was because the Q-Skin fiber has 96%. Is 96% of the fiber is we use it for the mask, but there's 4% we use of elastane to give the stretchability and the comfort to the mask. Okay. So because it wasn't 100% antimicrobial, we had to add the Ultra Fresh treatment, which is why we have double antimicrobial treatment.
We're speaking with Michael Batta, who is the creator of Halt face mask. It's a mask that is reusable, washable, and it's got this antimicrobial technology in it. What if I blow it, if I forget, and I wash it with something like antibacterial dish soap? Is that going to mess with it? I have to ask.
Probably
not supposed to wash
it.
Just say don't do it, Michael. Just say don't mess up and don't wash it with antibacterial dish soap.
No, but it is machine washable, and you can wash it as a regular in a regular wash cycle. So that works, but we haven't really tested it with the dishwasher soap, if you wish.
So tell me a little bit about the feel of it. What sets this apart? And I know your history is in these high-end textiles. So what makes this mask feel better and different?
Well, first of all, we use a very soft plush, double-layered product for additional protection. It's also made with a 4-way stretch, which, often we were testing other products. We saw that most products have 2-way stretch, which means that they stretch from left to right or east to west. Our Halt face mask stretches north, south, east, and west, so we call it a 4-way stretch for additional comfort. It's also made with an ergonomically design that so the face mask never touches your mouth, because we noticed by testing other masks that often you're talking and you're actually, after a while, you start eating the mask somewhat. This way, it always stays away from your mask. It's an ultra soft, breathable fabric. It's got cushy, comfortable ear strings, and it's made in 3 sizes.
Okay, so why did you want to do this? Why did you want to shift from what you were doing? I mean, I kind of get that we're going to be stuck with masks for a while, but this is a huge business shift for you. Why was this something you wanted to do?
It actually came by when the COVID came along. I had invented a shapewear product before called Shape On, which was an innovative shapewear product. And then when my partner and I were talking, we said we should invent a face mask like we'd invented the shapewear. And so we started looking into. I went back to my Italian factories, and this happened that they were already mandated by the Italian government to create a face mask for the Italian market. So that we already had an idea of what the masks were looking like, and then we added some North American features to it, and that's how we created the Halt face mask. So it was really by the fact that the business was all slowing down, because a lot of our stores had been closed. So it forced us to be able to offer. We wanted to offer a superior quality face mask. So that's how that came about.
The need was there, and you had to shift gears, and this is what people were looking for and wanting. So, one of the things that I understood about Halt is that when you're if you're out and about running, or you're sweating or breathing heavily into the mask, a mask can get pretty gross and pretty stinky. That does not happen with this mask.
Exactly. That's one of the great benefits of having the double antimicrobial treatment is that when you're doing sports, exactly what you're saying, Natasha. When you're doing sports and you're all sweaty and hot, and it starts to get smelly. Well, with this, you don't have that problem. So it's like you're always feeling like you have a clean mask on your face. It's like when we wash our hands. We wash our hands to feel clean, and then same thing with the mask. That you always have a clean mask on your face.
My hope would be, there's been a fair amount of resistance to people wearing masks, and then some people saying they're just too hot and they're too uncomfortable. My hope would be that this becomes our new norm, and that, the quality of the mask might affect people's decisions in wearing it. So I commend you on trying to make a better mask. And like I said, this could be a game changer. Thank you, Michael, for your time and for this product.
Thank you so much, Natasha, for offering me the time to talk with you.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. That is Michael Batta, President and CEO of Shape On Shaper. He's also the creator of this Halt face mask. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we've seen it all now when it comes to masks. You got to find the mask that works for you. This might be the one. You never know.